everyone, and welcome back to Chill English Channel. We're very happy you're here with us today.
Hi everyone! Whether you're relaxing at home, commuting to work, studying English, or listening quietly before sleep, thank you for spending time with us.
I'm Sophia.
And I'm Jake.
Today, we're going to talk about something that affects almost every adult at some point in life.
That's right. Today's topic is work-life balance.
More specifically, we're going to talk about why balancing work and personal life feels so difficult nowadays.
Modern life has changed dramatically over the past few decades.
Definitely.
Technology, smartphones, remote work, constant communication.
Everything feels more connected.
And many people feel like work follows them everywhere.
I think that's one of the biggest challenges today.
What do you mean?
Years ago, many people finished work and went home.
Work stayed at work.
Exactly.
But now people carry their work in their pockets.
Through phones,
Emails,
messaging apps.
notifications.
The workday doesn't always feel finished anymore.
That's very true.
Even during dinner, many people check work messages
Or think about tomorrow's tasks.
or worry about unfinished projects.
The body may be resting.
But the mind keeps working.
Let's teach our listeners an important word.
Good idea.
The word is balance.
Balance means having different parts of life working together in a healthy way.
For example, I'm trying to create a better balance between work and family.
Or finding balance isn't always easy,
I think many people want balance,
but they're not sure how to achieve it.
especially because modern culture often celebrates being busy.
That's such an interesting point.
When someone asks, "How are you?"
Many people answer, busy.
almost like being busy is something to be proud of,
Sometimes people even compete over who is busier.
which is a little strange when you think about it.
Definitely.
Being busy doesn't automatically mean being happy or healthy or fulfilled.
Fulfilled is a beautiful word. Fulfilled means feeling satisfied and meaningful in life.
For example, I feel fulfilled when I spend time with my family. Or, a successful career doesn't always make someone feel fulfilled.
I think many people realize that later in life.
After spending years chasing achievements,
Promotions,
higher salaries,
bigger goals.
more responsibilities,
Then one day they ask themselves,
why am I always busy?
and when was the last time I truly relaxed?
Relaxation has become surprisingly rare.
Especially because many people feel guilty when they rest. That's another modern problem.
Why do you think people feel guilty?
Because society often connects personal value with productivity.
Productivity is another important word.
Productivity means how much work or output someone produces.
For example, my productivity is higher in the morning.
Or, many companies focus heavily on productivity.
Productivity is important,
Of course.
but people are not machines.
Exactly.
Humans need rest,
Recovery,
connection,
free time.
and moments of enjoyment.
Yet many adults feel pressure to stay productive all the time.
Pressure is another useful vocabulary word.
Pressure means stress or expectations that make someone feel pushed to perform.
For example, I feel pressure to answer emails quickly.
Or, many employees experience pressure at work.
Let's teach a useful sentence pattern.
One natural pattern is, sometimes I feel pressure to blank.
For example, sometimes I feel pressure to work longer hours.
Or, sometimes I feel pressure to be available all the time.
Native speakers use this pattern very often.
Another reason work-life balance feels difficult is comparison.
Ah, yes, social comparison,
People constantly compare themselves to others.
especially online.
They see successful careers,
Expensive vacations,
luxury lifestyles,
perfect-looking lives.
which creates unrealistic expectations.
Expectations are powerful,
Sometimes dangerous.
especially when they're unrealistic.
People begin thinking they should always be improving,
Always working,
always achieving.
always moving forward.
But life isn't supposed to be a race.
That's a lesson many people spend years learning.
Another thing I've noticed is that many adults struggle to be present.
Presence is a wonderful word.
Presence means fully experiencing the current moment,
For example, having dinner with family and actually paying attention.
not checking emails,
Not thinking about work,
not worrying about tomorrow.
just being there.
Unfortunately, that's becoming harder.
Because attention is constantly pulled in different directions.
Notifications,
Messages,
meetings,
deadlines.
responsibilities,
Many people feel mentally busy from the moment they wake up,
until the moment they go to sleep.
which is why work-life balance has become such an important conversation.
More people are beginning to realize that success isn't only about working harder.
It's also about creating a life that feels healthy, meaningful, and sustainable.
Sustainable is a great final word.
Sustainable means something that can continue for a long time without causing harm or exhaustion.
Because ultimately, the goal isn't just to build a successful career.
It's to build a life that you can actually enjoy living.
You know, Jake, I think one reason work-life balance feels so difficult is that many people misunderstand what balance actually means.
That's true.
What do you mean by that?
Well, many people imagine balance as a perfect situation,
A perfect schedule.
a perfect routine.
A perfect division between work and personal life.
Exactly.
But real life rarely works that way.
Some weeks are busier than others,
Some periods require more focus on work.
and sometimes family or personal responsibilities need more attention.
So balance isn't necessarily about making everything equal.
It's more about making sure that one area of life doesn't completely consume the others.
Consume is a useful word.
Consume means to take up all of someone's time, energy, or attention.
For example, work was consuming most of my energy.
Or, I don't want stress to consume my life.
I think that's a mistake many people make.
Which one?
They assume that working more automatically leads to better results.
That's a very common belief.
But working longer doesn't always mean working better.
Definitely.
After a certain point, people become tired.
Their concentration decreases.
They make more mistakes.
And tasks often take longer to complete.
Let's teach an important phrase.
The phrase is, work smarter, not harder.
Native speakers use this expression frequently.
It means focusing on efficiency instead of simply increasing effort.
Efficiency is another useful word.
Efficiency means achieving good results while using less time, energy, or resources.
For example, I'm looking for ways to improve my efficiency at work.
Or, good planning increases efficiency.
Speaking of planning, I think another mistake people make is failing to create boundaries.
Boundaries are extremely important.
Especially today.
Modern technology makes people constantly reachable.
Emails,
Messages,
video calls.
work apps,
Sometimes it feels like work can appear at any moment.
which is why boundaries help protect personal time.
Let's explain that word.
Boundaries are limits that protect your time, energy, and well-being.
For example, I'm trying to set healthier boundaries with work.
Or, good boundaries reduce stress.
What are some examples of healthy boundaries?
Turning off work notifications after a certain hour.
Not checking emails before bed.
Taking lunch breaks away from your desk.
Using vacation days instead of saving them forever.
That's a big one,
Many people don't use their vacation time.
even when they need it.
Why do you think that happens?
Some people worry about falling behind.
Others feel guilty.
And some people simply become accustomed to constant work.
Accustomed is a great vocabulary word.
Accustomed means familiar with something because you've experienced it repeatedly.
For example, I'm accustomed to waking up early.
Or, many employees become accustomed to workplace stress.
Another common mistake is trying to multitask constantly.
Yes.
Multitasking sounds productive.
But research often suggests the opposite.
People switch between tasks repeatedly.
Emails,
Meetings,
messages,
reports,
notifications.
and the brain struggles to focus deeply,
Deep focus has become surprisingly rare.
especially in a world full of distractions.
Distraction is another important word.
A distraction is something that takes attention away from what you're doing.
For example, My phone is a major distraction when I study.
Or reducing distractions improves concentration.
Let's teach a useful sentence pattern.
Good idea.
You can say, I've been trying to blank lately.
For example, I've been trying to spend less time checking emails lately.
Or, I've been trying to create better boundaries lately.
Native speakers use this pattern very naturally when discussing personal improvement.
Another thing I've noticed is that many adults schedule work carefully.
But they don't schedule rest.
That's such a good observation.
Meetings go on the calendar.
Deadlines go on the calendar,
Appointments go on the calendar.
but relaxation often doesn't.
People assume they'll rest whenever they have free time.
Yet, free time often disappears.
Exactly.
Something unexpected happens.
More work appears.
New responsibilities arrive.
And rest gets postponed again.
Postponed is a useful word.
Postponed means delayed until a later time.
For example, the meeting was postponed until next week.
Or, I keep postponing my vacation.
The problem is that mental recovery can't be postponed forever,
Eventually, people begin feeling exhausted
or overwhelmed.
or emotionally drained.
That's why balance isn't only about time.
It's also about energy,
Two people might work the same number of hours
but experience very different levels of stress.
because balance is deeply personal.
What feels balanced for one person may feel overwhelming for another.
Which means everyone has to discover their own rhythm.
Rhythm is a beautiful word here.
Rhythm means the natural pace or flow of life.
And perhaps one of the most important parts of work-life balance is creating a rhythm that allows you to succeed professionally without sacrificing your health, relationships, and peace of mind. All right, everyone. We've talked about pressure, boundaries, distractions, and the challenges of modern work culture.
So now let's focus on something important.
How can people actually create a healthier balance in their lives?
I think the first step is accepting that balance isn't something you achieve once and keep forever.
That's a great point.
Life constantly changes.
Jobs change,
Responsibilities change.
priorities change,
What feels balanced today may not feel balanced 6 months from now.
which means balance requires regular adjustment.
Adjustment is a useful word.
Adjustment means a small change made to improve a situation.
For example, I made a few adjustments to my daily routine.
Or, finding balance often requires adjustment.
One thing that helps many people is learning to protect their time.
Time is one of our most valuable resources.
Yet, many people spend it automatically.
Without thinking carefully about where it goes.
Hours disappear scrolling through social media,
Watching random videos.
checking messages repeatedly,
Switching between distractions.
which is why intentional living has become such an important idea.
Intentional is a wonderful word.
Intentional means done with purpose and conscious decision-making.
For example, I'm trying to be more intentional with my time.
Or, she makes intentional choices about her schedule.
Another important skill is learning how to say no.
Many people struggle with that.
Definitely.
They agree to extra work,
Extra commitments,
extra responsibilities.
even when they're already overwhelmed.
Sometimes, saying yes to everything creates more stress than people realize.
And saying no doesn't necessarily mean being selfish.
Exactly.
Sometimes it's simply a way of protecting your energy.
Let's teach a useful sentence pattern.
Good idea.
You can say, I'm trying to be more mindful about blank.
For example, I'm trying to be more mindful about how I spend my free time.
Or, I'm trying to be more mindful about my work habits.
Mindful is another important vocabulary word.
Mindful means paying careful attention to something in a calm and aware way.
Speaking of mindfulness, many people are discovering the importance of slowing down.
That's becoming increasingly popular.
Slow mornings,
Quiet walks,
reading books,
spending time in nature.
Simple activities often provide something modern life lacks: mental space.
Mental space is such an interesting concept.
It means having room in your mind to think, reflect, and relax,
Without constant interruptions,
without constant stimulation.
without constantly rushing to the next task.
Another thing many people are learning is that happiness often comes from ordinary moments.
That's so true. Modern culture sometimes suggests that happiness must be exciting.
Big achievements,
Luxury lifestyles,
expensive experiences.
constant success,
But real happiness often looks much simpler.
a good conversation,
A peaceful evening,
a walk with a friend,
a meal shared with family.
a quiet morning before work begins.
Those moments may seem small.
Yet they often become our most meaningful memories.
I think that's something many people forget when life becomes busy.
They become so focused on building a future that they stop experiencing the present.
Presence is one of the greatest gifts we can give ourselves,
And also one of the hardest things to maintain.
especially in a world full of notifications and distractions.
Let's introduce another useful sentence pattern.
You can say, "I've realized that blank."
For example, I've realized that rest is just as important as productivity.
Or, "I've realized that balance looks different for everyone."
Those sound very natural in reflective conversations.
Let's talk briefly about success.
An important topic.
Many people spend years chasing success.
Yet, few people stop to define what success actually means to them.
That's true.
For some people, success means career growth,
For others, it means freedom,
time with family,
good health.
peace of mind.
Perhaps real success is creating a life that feels meaningful to you personally.
Not simply following someone else's definition.
That's a powerful thought.
And maybe work-life balance begins there.
Understanding what truly matters to you.
Then making choices that support those values.
Let's do a little speaking practice.
If possible, try answering these questions out loud.
First question, what part of your daily routine feels most stressful?
Second question, do you find it difficult to disconnect from work?
Third question, what activities help you relax and recharge?
Fourth question, what does a balanced life look like to you?
Fifth question, what is one change you would like to make in your lifestyle?
Try using some of the sentence patterns we practiced today.
For example, I've been trying to blank lately.
Or, sometimes I feel pressure to blank.
Or, I've realized that blank.
Speaking out loud helps new vocabulary become more natural and automatic.
Before we finish, let's quickly review what we talked about today.
We discussed work-life balance, productivity culture, boundaries, distractions, and mental recovery.
We also talked about mindfulness, intentional living, and creating healthier habits.
Most importantly, we explored the idea that balance doesn't mean perfection.
It means creating a life that feels sustainable and meaningful.
And perhaps one of the biggest lessons is this.
Your career is important,
Your responsibilities are important.
but your health is important too.
Your relationships matter.
Your peace matters.
And the moments you spend living your life matter.
Because at the end of the day, success isn't only about what you accomplish.
It's also about how you experience the journey.
Now it's time for our question of the day. What helps you maintain balance in your life?
Write your answer in the comments.
You can begin your sentence like this. One thing that helps me maintain balance is blank.
We always enjoy reading your answers.
It's a wonderful way to practice your English writing skills.
If you enjoyed this episode, please like, comment, and subscribe to Chill English channel.
Keep practicing a little every day.
And remember, learning English is a journey.
See you next time.
Goodbye, everyone.